All right, welcome everyone. So this is episode 8 of Minecraft. I'm doing a voiceover on this. We are out exploring. You can see we got our map there. So this is going to be about a 26 or 27 minute video or so, maybe a little bit longer than that. I might put a little piece at the end of this, but I have taken some clips of me recording, I think about 8 hours of video. So like a lot, maybe not 8 hours. I actually think it's closer to 4. Yeah, 4 or 5 hours of exploration. You see there, I got that, mark that on the map. I'm just marking that because we got a village there. But yeah, so I wanted to go explore kind of this map that you see on there. So I'm going to cut forward and do some cuts here and there. But yeah, we're exploring this village here, doing our thing. Iron Golem there, looking around. But yeah, so I'm just going to commentate on it. I don't actually remember all of what happens. I recorded this before I went on my vacation, and now like a week and a half after I get back, I am now actually going through to do the voice. Oh gosh, creeper, I forgot about that. Gosh darn it, we almost died. We didn't die though, I don't think, on this episode, which is pretty impressive for me especially. So though these guys do blow up in a second. Yep, okay, we're good. All right, but anyhow, yeah, so this might not be the thing that you guys want to see, and you guys might not want me to ever do this again, and that's fine. Just let me know. I do need good feedback down in the comments about it. So yeah, this is just me exploring and doing my thing, and I'll put some cuts in here, cuts there and there, you can see now, and I'll speed up some of it like we're doing here as we're exploring. So I just wanted to kind of show everything I did. This is a little fast, maybe I should have done a little bit slower, but that's okay. It's also kind of nice to see that we're making some quick progress when we're not actually seeing anything out there. But yeah, again, if you don't want me to ever do this again when I explore other parts of the map, let me know. If you like this, because this is going to be literally a full episode of this. It's at least 26 minutes of me doing this sort of thing where I'm exploring and doing my thing. We're setting up a little, yep, sleep there. Beautiful. Boom. Out we go. But yeah, we did find some cool stuff, a lot of cool stuff on the trip through the world. The things that I didn't see that I wanted to see. And you'll see I'll slow down the video when there's something cool I want to see. So just a big pit there, which I thought was pretty cool, I guess. So slowed it down. This is actually honestly a really cool seed. There's a lot of really cool, just kind of natural generated structures and environments on here that are kind of cool to work with. So a couple of things we're kind of doing on this trip to explore. One, we're trying to find some new stuff. So did I find, I'm trying to think if I found, see, now I'm getting confused in my head between my personal Minecraft world and this one. I think we might have found a mud biome, maybe not. That could be just me. No, we didn't find a mangrove biome on this one. No, that's right. Never mind. That was on my personal one. That would have been super cool, or one of the mud biomes. But obviously we can still make mud and do that sort of thing. But it's easier if you go there to actually get it. Got some seaweed there because I wanted to be able to grow seaweed, because seaweed is an extremely efficient fuel source. Though I think there's better ways to do fuel. I mean, I think bamboo, though I know bamboo, you're going to probably be like, why is that a good fuel source? It really kind of isn't. But the benefit of bamboo is you can make an automated, a really efficient automated, well, not efficient, but you can make a really good automated setup for that. And here's our little, there we go. Got a couple things from there. I think there was another chest on this one. Yep, there we go. So got a couple different things from there. And I put a torch on top of it just to indicate if I ever come back there in the future that we have already looked at that shipwreck. But regardless of that, yeah, so bamboo is a good way to go about it, and a good way to, because you can kind of set it up to have like bamboo plants doing their thing. And the other thing too, I actually thought about too, in addition to this, well, let me finish talking about fuel and then I'll go on from there. So anyhow, bamboo and seaweed, I think, are kind of your two primary fuel options if you can find bamboo and get it set up, or find seaweed and get it set up. So seaweed grows really quick, and then what you do is you take seaweed, you smelt it, and then you take that, turns into dry seaweed. 9 dry seaweed turn into a dry kelp block. I guess it's kelp maybe, so dried kelp turns into a dry kelp block. And so 9 dried kelp gives you 1 dry kelp block, and that dry kelp block will smelt 20 items. So you only had to smelt 9 items in order to smelt 20. So it's actually almost like a multiplication of fuel sources there. So it's very efficient. And there we go. We got a ruined portal right here. It's pretty sweet. We'll go take a look at that. Yep, there we go. There's a few good things in the box here. There's some crying obsidian there. Yeah, okay, well, maybe not. Golden shovel, golden carrots are pretty good, though, I suppose. A couple things. I'm just kind of grabbing everything at this point. We will end up ditching some stuff as we go. We found several villages. I have like a little sticky note, kind of, where I made little marks on a sticky note as if it was that map. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villages at least we found. We also found some other cool stuff too, but we'll get to that as we get there. Here's another village right here. And we're getting those crops, which I didn't get at the first village. I should have, but regardless, we need the carrots and potatoes so we can actually start growing carrots and potatoes, and we should get some beetroot seeds as well, which I think we get those here. Yeah, I can. Did I put it in here? Oh yeah, there's our beetroot seeds right there. So we're getting rid of something to get that. I can't remember what I throw out to get them, but oh yeah, flour, of course. Yeah, that's worthless. But there we go. Now we have beetroot seeds, carrots, and potatoes, so we can grow basically all the crops, well, all those kind of basic starter crops in the game, which is super helpful for us. So especially when we start doing some trading with villagers later and everything like that. That will help us a ton. And it's nice to know where all these villages are so we can capture villagers and move them. I don't want to spend the time to capture villagers and move them until we have like a final base. We have a great starter base, but I don't think that's where I want to stay long term. I honestly, down in the comments, let me know what biome you think we should live in. I think there's a lot of, I mean, obviously there's a lot of cool biomes out there, and I think we could build a cool house in any one of the biomes. But let me know what one you think we should find and we should live in, because I think we could build a really cool one no matter where we go. Sorry, this is really fast exploring this village here. That was a little quick, maybe on the time lapse for that. But regardless of that, we'll keep going here. And hopefully this all lines up just right in terms of what I'm seeing on the screen. Because I'm just going to kind of go through it and do my thing. Get a drink of coffee here. Fantastic. Good coffee. Good coffee. But yeah, so let me know if you think where we should live. And the other thing I thought about for this channel, I know I don't really have a time to do a ton of them, obviously. But for stuff I already know how to do, it wouldn't be a big deal, is I thought about doing maybe some tutorial videos on this channel, since a lot of you guys that are watching my Farmer Cop channel are there for the tutorials. So I could do some Minecraft tutorials. But the other thing I think of too is there's a million Minecraft tutorials out there, and that kind of dissuades me from doing them. But at the same time, the same exact time as that, I know that I could make my tutorials a little bit better than a lot of the ones out there that I've seen, because I watched a lot of tutorials. So I know I can make mine more compact and more straight to the point, I think. In addition to that, when I started doing my Farmer Cop stuff, I started doing tutorials thinking they would never take off because there's already a bunch of tutorials out there, but people really liked my tutorials, and now that's like what my channel is partially known for. So yeah, you never know. But if you guys think that'd be a good idea, let me know if you guys would watch them or enjoy them. Yeah, I'm all about the feedback. So lots of comments down below. You can comment 20 times in this video if you want down below, and I'll respond to all your comments, or at least I'll read, at a minimum, I'll read all your comments. So yeah, let me know what you guys think though about different things. So yeah, we'll keep exploring here. I'm just also trying to watch that. There's another village there. Good Lord, so many villages. So many villages we found. You can see we've explored a fair amount of the map already. Down there at the bottom, there's a little cut there. We're going. I've got the map in my offhand, which you can also put torches there if you want to set torches out while you're mining. It's a pretty way to go about it. I don't know why I just paused the game there. Again, I went through all 4 hours of the video, but I didn't watch all 4 hours, so I kind of like skipped through it. So it probably took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get through all 4 hours of the video, and then I rendered it into this clip, or this chunk here, which we're watching right now. And now I'm commenting over it as I'm watching the chunk that I decided I wanted to keep. So at this point, we're actually running back to the house at night because I realized I forgot my bed somewhere. So we're desperately just trying to get home, because we are close to home. If you can see, we're in the upper left-hand corner of the map. That's where our home's at. And then this little area right here, I totally forgot about this. So you remember when I went out on a little adventure and then I forgot, I got lost and couldn't find my way home, and then I died, and then I couldn't find where this was at? This is where it was at. That was a little like secondary camp I built that you guys never saw because I forgot to record, that I kind of mentioned earlier on in the series. And now here I am going in the tunnel. I don't know why. It's the dumbest thing I've ever done. Maybe not the dumbest thing I've ever done, but I'm being pretty stupid right now, just going in there to do whatever. We should not be exploring. We should be trying to find our way back. I think I was just kind of exploring that, hoping that it would become daylight outside so I could actually make it back safer. I can't remember if I actually waited all the way till daylight or not, but you can see we're getting a lot of iron in there, and I picked up some coal too, because coal's always good as well. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into playing some more Minecraft. I actually have not played any Minecraft in like a month, which is wild, just wild. So I want to get back into playing it, and I know you guys want more videos on Gamer Cop of this series. The series has been doing really well, honestly. I think it's probably my most successful Gamer Cop series yet, in terms of like right away having success, which is super cool to see. But yeah, here we go. We're getting close to home now. So yeah, I didn't end up staying there all night. Just grabbed some stuff out of there. And those torches are not home, but I put those torches earlier to help me navigate. But now we have a map, so it's not that big of a deal. Here's our path, the little cave that we explored. Up we go, up we go, up we go, up we go. And then pretty soon I think it'll cut after we get close to being back home here. I killed a couple spiders, I think. I was looking for their string. Yeah, that's right. I was grabbing some string. Because we need some string. What do I need string for? I'm trying to think in my head. What do I want string for? Oh, for making like candles. I thought candles would be a cool light source, so I thought that'd be cool. And there we go, skipped. Now we're continuing on. Oh, ruined portal, but we already looked at that one earlier. That's kind of at the top of that little like big water area near our base. So we already looked at that one and explored that one a while back. Continuing on. I really wanted to find a jungle biome. I don't believe I did. No, I didn't. I would have marked that on my map. We did find a swamp biome at some point. We did find like a moss cave, like kind of cave area, which was pretty sweet as well. So I was happy about that. But yeah, so we found a couple things, which was, I think, good. And those banners are really helpful because you can kind of help mark where stuff's at. And you can actually label the banners in a anvil, and then you can see what they actually are. If you like put it out on a map and stuff like that, like you can put them down and then they'll be labeled. So eventually we'll do a better job at labeling the things we actually want to be labeled on the map, because we're not going to label, I don't think we need to label every single village. It just doesn't matter that much, really. And I know some of you guys have mentioned too in comments, oh, just use the coordinates. And here's another village here too. We're sleeping. Make sure I grab my bed. Did I grab it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I grabbed this one. Yeah. There we go. Got it to work. Okay, grab the bed. It was also nice to kind of head back home too when we did that time, because then we were able to empty our inventory. So now we can find more stuff. But yeah, so I also found some dark oak and grabbed some saplings. That was another good thing I did while I was out and about. But yeah, so we got a lot of exploring done, which I think was really helpful for us. Looking around, doing our thing. Yep, all good, all good. But yeah. I want to use some of the new wood types. Like we need to go to the nether is what we need to do at some point. I think we honestly need to go to the nether. Yeah, I think we need to go to the nether, maybe start working on a nether hub, probably while we're at our base that we're at now. We also might fight the ender dragon where we're at now. Maybe not. Maybe we'll wait till we get a new base. I mean, honestly, we could do it at any point, really. We just would like to have probably some diamond stuff to get going with that, which... if we get our strip mine up and running, which our strip mine honestly sucks. It sucks where it's at. The location's terrible. Like, it just is right in that cave, and we can't find anything good where we want to in terms of iron. But I think it'll work out fine for diamonds, because we'll go deeper to obviously find diamonds, but we're not going to get a lot of iron that way. So one of the big things we need to get set up at some point, I think, is going to be an iron farm, because that is honestly just... an iron farm is just a game changer. But the other thing I'm thinking about is... well, I don't really want to waste all the time building an iron farm at our starter base. I want that to be somewhere near wherever our main final base is going to be for this series. So I think we'll probably want to do that. I don't know how many bases I'll set up or how I want to do it. I would honestly like to just kind of keep with our starter base and then maybe only invest the time in one other base, because I think that'll be probably the best way to go about it, to be honest. I'm going to drink coffee here. It's good coffee. I wish my coffee pot was next to me. I know I still have half of this video left to record and voice over, but I'm running low on coffee. Regardless, I guess I could pause it and keep going, but then it'll kind of ruin my setup in terms of like my audio, where my voiceover is at and everything like that. So I don't really want to do that. I want to just keep chugging along if I can. But yeah, so I don't know what biome we're going to be in. And obviously our home is up in the upper left-hand corner of this map. The next thing we need to do is make 3 more maps and record and explore those other 3 sections around us, I think, is what we need to do. But again, I can do that off camera and just record, like if I'm coming into somewhere that I want to see, we could do that as well. So that's kind of the other way to do the exploration. Obviously, I'm not saying things as I'm going about my business exploring this. And the reason I was looking in that ravine, by the way, is I'm looking for a mine shaft, because we can get name tags and stuff from that. I think we have a name tag though, which I'm thinking name tags because we need one. Well, we don't technically need one, but it's the easiest way to get set up with a iron farm. That's the easiest way to go about things. Is getting that set up so you can label your zombie. And there we found some dark oak. So here's where we get some dark oak here, which is great. I marked that on the map too. Did I mark that on it? Yeah, I wrote it down. Yeah, bottom right-hand corner there. Just about dark oak there. But yeah, I wanted to get some saplings so we could grow some dark oak back home, which would be cool, because I think dark oak is a really cool building material, and I do like to build with it. So I think that's fantastic. We got that all going. Yeah, so I'm trying to think, what else do I want to say? What was I talking about? We're talking about our new base and stuff like that, and kind of what biome. But yeah, I think we need to find a really good biome. I'm trying to think of like what I would want to do. I think the next series I do on Minecraft, I want to do this kind of a similar thing to this, but I think it'd be kind of interesting to do And if you guys want to see different Minecraft style videos, let me know. I'm happy to do them. 100 Days on Hardcore, I think would be kind of a fun series to do, to see if I could make it 100 Days on Hardcore, how far I could make it. You guys are probably like, wow, that's wild, you'll never make it, which is probably true, but it'd be kind of cool to do that. I attempt, or maybe like videos if I attempted to make it 100 Days on Hardcore, and then obviously the ones where I only made it a couple days, I might just mention those, but here we go, got in our ruined portal here. So, and I think we slept on this one too. Yeah, we took a little break, so it's starting to get dark out. So I think I did that. I was like, okay, well, I can't sleep yet. So then I decided to explore it real quick. This one we got a couple of good things from, yeah, we got a couple of good things. Now, the other thing too, we can remove those enchantments from those various things if we just want to get XP from them, because we're likely not going to use a lot of gold stuff, or we can just use it and once it's done, it's broken, it's whatever. Because obviously we're not going to get any gold out of it. So the gold tools are kind of just useless, really. They're actually really quick in terms of like their mining speeds and digging speeds and stuff like that. I think they're actually the quickest in the game, if I remember correctly. Maybe not the quickest in the game, but they're very quick. But at the same time, what was that fish thing jumping out over there? That's kind of weird. I think I left this in here just so you guys can kind of see where we're at on the map if you guys were curious. That little section that was just a second ago. But yeah, so... or at least that was why I didn't speed it up, because I was looking at the map that whole time, but that was why I didn't speed up that section. Grab our boat. Oh, no, we're not grabbing our boat. We're going back into our boat. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm just trying to right now, just kind of basically trying to fill out the map and trying to see where everything's at on the map and get it all squared away, which is, yeah, that's just what we're trying to accomplish here. But this exploration was actually, I would say, probably a really good success in terms of finding stuff and seeing what we could find and everything like that. But we did find a lot of good stuff. Found a lot of villages. So not a ton of stuff. The one things we really need to find is a jungle biome. That one's a big deal. I'd also love to find like a mud biome. I think that one's a big deal because we can get some different types of woods there and different materials. I think that will make it kind of fun to build some different stuff. So I'd like to get that because I think that'll be good. I have a lot of cool kind of creative ideas that I want to try and get set up and do that sort of thing with. And I think I would need some of the blocks from there. It would also be super cool if we could find a terracotta biome. So those are kind of the 3 biomes on my wish list, if you will, is jungle biome. That'll be the easiest one to find probably. Mud biome and terracotta biome are both going to be super hard, or like it's like the mesa biome actually that has all the terracotta. But yeah, so technically speaking, a mesa biome. But yeah, that's going to be rough to explore. And we might have to do that maybe if we get like an elytra. We could probably do that. That could be something we could do. Yeah, we could do probably an elytra exploration, get some rockets. But then again, we're going to need some more gunpowder and stuff like that. That's the most efficient way to explore. And I've actually never really used an elytra that much in game. I've just kind of gone on foot and explored. But again, exploring on foot is super inefficient compared to an elytra where you're literally just flying over using a rocket to propel you over the area. So it's very helpful to do that. And I think if we can get a lot of gunpowder, and that's why I'm saving all our gunpowder, because that's what we'll probably use it for. We don't really need any TNT. TNT, for me personally, I think is a waste of time. So I don't think there's any use to it. Yep. The only place I would ever like recommend using something to explode that would be similar to TNT would be like in the Nether if you're looking for ancient debris. But then again, you can use beds to explode, which are way cheaper to make than dynamite is or TNT is. And at the same time, they actually do a little bit more damage. And here's our swamp. We found a swamp. So all good there. Swamps are good. If we can find a slime chunk, that'd be great. So we have a source of slime if we want more slime. There's a few uses for slime that are important. I don't think we need a ton of slime, to be fair. I'm trying to think in my head, and there might be something I'm forgetting, but I can't think of anything right off the bat in my head where I'm like, yeah, we would need just a boatload of slime to accomplish something. So I can't think of that. We also have honey blocks, which are pretty cool, honeycomb blocks. But yeah, I like that. That's a terrifying pit there we almost fell in. Gosh, that would have been awful to fall in there, lose everything we got. Including our map. Our map is honestly the most valuable thing we have right now because we filled it all in. I'm trying to think if I had I don't think I made a copy of this map either, which is really risky. But yeah, I didn't make a copy because, what was I going to say? I didn't make a copy because I didn't want to do that until I had filled in the whole map. Because I don't think after you make a copy, I don't think you have to go manually fill that one in too, I think, if you wanted to finish it out. But yeah, I wanted this to be a finished out map before I actually made a copy of it or anything like that. But yeah, so we're doing our thing. We're doing great. We're trucking along. But yeah, those are kind of the biomes I'd like to find, I think, is, again, the mesa biome, the jungle biome, and we'd want to find ourselves a mud biome, which I think that'd be great. This was kind of an interesting little setup we had here. There's a lot of big rock formations and rock chunks in here. But yeah, well, we're almost actually done. We actually just chatted for a long time there. We have our 6 or 7 minutes, and I'll probably put a little piece at the end of this, just for a couple minutes, where I show kind of just the overview of what we found, and I'll record that right after I'm done with this. So that'll probably be the next thing I do, is get that, and then I think I'll call it good for this episode. Hopefully I'll get this episode uploaded and running to you guys today at some point. And by today, I mean the 15th of August. That's when I'm doing this right now. I'm just doing it in the morning before I go to work. So hopefully I'll get this out to you guys today. Maybe even get set up to, well, I'll probably record tomorrow for that, because I need to get a No Man's Land episode done for Farmer Cop as well. But yeah, we're making progress, getting stuff done, making them videos, so all good. But yeah, we got a lot of area cleared here. You can see we have a lot of area in that map. There's a big chunk in the middle there that's not cleared, and I can't even remember. I think I might clear some of it. Do I clear some of it here? I might clear some of it, actually. I don't know why I did that. I should have just picked my boat up and gone through it, and I don't know why I did it again over here. I should have just, I don't know if that was laziness, but that would have taken longer. Maybe I just wanted to make sure I could go through it next time. Oh gosh, just a waste of time what I'm doing right now. Especially since my shovel just broke. Why am I doing that? Okay, anyhow, that's what we did, and we're paused. The video is paused. Well, we're not really paused, but there we go. I paused the game. I must have got up to grab more coffee or something there. Another ruined portal, beautiful. Grab all the stuff out of there. Didn't get a lot out of there. That was great. And we also had this weird, like, shipwreck, and I only found one chest in here, which I'm suspicious about. I'm suspicious there's gonna be another one in there, but I only found one chest there, and there we go. I'm making another shovel, because that's ridiculous to try to dig all this out without a shovel. But and now it's slowing down, because I think I find the chest here in just a second. Yeah, digging all that sand out. Boom, boom, boom. And the chest should be just down. Should be right there. What are these? No, I dug it out because I found it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I knew I did it at some point. We had some good stuff in there. Not anything crazy. Yeah, we don't need that. Why did I put that flower back in there? Oh, I know why I put that flower back in there. I think I wanted it to make like orange dye or something along those lines. I might have done that. Grabbing some flowers, because you can multiply flowers, I believe, by putting bone meal on the same flower. You can make more of that flower. There's something like that. Something like that you can do. I don't know how it exactly works, but there's something like that. I know you can do it. You can multiply a flower. Once you have a specific flower you want, you can multiply it, but I don't know. I can't remember exactly how to do that. I think it's bone meal. I think that's how you do it. I think you just apply bone meal to it, or something like that. I don't know. To at least get dye, maybe. I don't know. Something like that. But regardless of that, that's why I wanted to keep that flower. That was what the whole thing I was trying to justify there, was why I wanted to keep that flower. But oh heavens. And now we're kind of starting to clear some of that middle area. We just passed a fox just a second ago there. Yeah, I'm just kind of going through trying to clear some of that middle area out. I think I ended up clearing a fair amount of it. You can see we're going through there, just trying to clear some of that out. I don't think there's anything. I think we honestly know really what's going to be in that zone for the most part. It's just going to be kind of a mix of the other biomes surrounding it. But at the same time, it's just nice to have that map filled in. So I think that's what I'm just working on right now to get that done before we head back. I don't think we have any other crazy good discoveries. Oh no, we discovered the moss cave. I think we haven't discovered that one yet. It's kind of a cool little cave. I don't think I've seen that up on the time-lapse screen yet. And I know this is crazy fast, this video. But at the same time, I'm trying to make it as efficient as possible in terms of, well, I didn't want this to be a 6-hour video or a 6-hour episode. But regardless of that, we're doing good. There we go, getting some sleep in, and off we go, doing our thing. Yep, there we go, beautiful. Now we're looping around the top side of that, slowly kind of working our way, get some of that cleared out. That's a cool little, actually, like pool in there. Yep, getting that squared away. I'm kind of excited too. Another game that I'm going to play on. Oh, there we go. See down there, I marked this too, because that's what we know from, or what I know from experience, is that little weird blob down there. It looks like a strange stone sphere is a amethyst cave, or an amethyst room, or something, however you want to put it. I can't remember what they're technically called. So there's that there, and then I think I find the moss cave here soon. Maybe not super soon, but soonish. Soon, yeah, kind of soon. But regardless, Yeah, I do find it kind of soon, but not quite yet. But yeah, so the amethyst is there, so I marked that just because we know exactly where that's at. We'll probably find others when mining, for sure, but that one is just one that if we really need it and we really need to just go straight to get it, that'll be the fastest way instead of trying to find one, since we know that one's right there if we need amethyst or something like that. But yeah, you can see that map is really starting to get filled out, which is good. Now the upper right-hand corner, we are going to have to finish that up. If you look at the if you look at that map up there, we're going to have to finish that out. But regardless, we're doing good. And we haven't died, which is really good as well. And shocking, to be honest. But yeah, it's just shocking. Quite honestly. This much Minecraft gameplay, no deaths for me is pretty impressive. Might be good. It's good, though. It means we're probably getting close to be ready for hardcore. And there's my little moss cave. Yeah, a little cool little guy in there. I marked that one on the map because I thought it was cool. And I think there's some cool stuff in there. If we want any like plants or anything like that. So that'll be good to know where that's at. But yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close, folks. We are getting close. Another, oh shoot, only another 30 seconds. But yeah, so yeah, this hopefully, just let me know what you guys thought of the exploration. I'm going to cut out in a second. We're working our way back home, I think, right now. Yeah, we are. We're working our way back home. So we got most of the map cleared, not all of it. But yeah, I am going to do another little tidbit after this that you guys will see, where I'm going to kind of just go over a little bit more what our plans are maybe for next episodes and whatnot. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the exploration the way I did it, let me know. If you would rather me just do like highlights, like come in and record just the parts that I'm exploring and talk about them as I'm exploring them, I can do that as well. But regardless of that, I'll see you guys here in just a minute. All right, as promised, we are back. So yeah, everything's going well. We're doing good. We got to explore a lot of world. I'm excited to kind of explore out there where that ice area is out there. But yeah, I'm pumped about that. But regardless, okay. So what did we find? Well, we have a chest full of stuff here if we take a look. So if we go through it, we got some iron boots, some obsidian, carrots. We got a good fishing rod there. I'm excited to get that enchanted a little bit further. We got ourselves a spider eyes, beetroot seeds, a brewing stand, which is a big deal. I'm excited we got that. Some books, buried treasure map, which I haven't even really looked at this yet. If we look at this real quick. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to find that potentially. Put that back in there. It's cobblestone, obviously not a big deal. The golden axe is soak touch. I can't think of where we would ever actually use that. Regardless, potatoes, iron pickaxe, fire charge there. We got ourselves flint and steel, some iron, flint, crafting table. We made the crafting table. Golden pickaxe with some efficiency on it. Curse of vanishing, we'll probably remove that. Some kelp, paper, iron, rotten flesh, carrots. Some shovels, flowers, you know, got all sorts of good stuff in here. Some good golden armor. But yeah, this is just a chest full of the stuff. We got some dark oak saplings in there, which are a big deal. Dark oak logs, so those are good. But yeah, there's a few things here and there that we got on our little adventure, crusading through the world. But regardless of that, those are good to go. Yeah, and where's my, let me look at my map here. So if we take a look, yeah, here it is. Our map. So if we go down the list as far as what we actually have on here, if you're taking a look at this, so I have these all kind of written down. So that one in the center on the top, that's a village. That is a village right there. Then if we work our way down to the one that's just kind of just below that, that's another village. Then if we work our way to the left and down a little bit, so the third one down from the top, basically by kind of the latitude there, that is the moss cave. Then if we work our way over to the right and down a little further, that is the amethyst. Then if we go directly below that, that marker that's right next to the river in the middle of the plains there, almost dead center of the map, that is marking 2 villages right there. Then if we work our way all the way to the far right side of the map, just next to that marker that's marking 2 villages, well, but, you know, in line with it, but on the far right side of the map, that is another village. And below that, on the very edge of the map, on the very right side, almost bottom right-hand corner, that is marking the dark forest. Then if we work our way all the way back to the left and down, that is the swamp. That's our final one there. But regardless of that, that is really kind of everything I've got for us there. So if you guys enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the GamerCop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been GamerCop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.